Oh, hey there guys, this is Quante95 and welcome to the last and final episode of Mega Man X. Now let's tackle Sigma 3. This music sounds a lot like it should be like a Paper Mario game, but we won't get to hear it for that long. I'll just do a Hadouken? What the heck? I totally did not mean to do that Hadouken. Even though you could use the Hadouken to kill most of these bosses if you do have it, because most of the bosses do die in one hit. So, if you want to be cheap, use the Hadouken on the bosses. I'm not going to be using the Hadouken on the bosses in this playthrough because I don't want to be cheap. Even though it would be highly effective on this guy because it's taking way longer than I want him to. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. He's dead, man. He's dead. Oh, he dead. Oh, yeah. Let's continue. Most of this level, anyway, is going to be fighting bosses anyway. This isn't really more of like how the other Sigma levels were. This one is more oriented around bosses. So, already, less than like a minute after we leave that room, we'll get directed to another one. We have to fight another boss sooner or later. So who is it this time? Ah, Steen Chameleon. And he is weak to Boomerang Kuwanga's weapon, I think. Because we didn't get to use his weapon in the actual playthrough. No, not this again, no. Okay, yeah, he is weak to it. Just making sure. He's really weak if you charge it up all the way and you do this cool little boomerang slash move. He's really weak to that. So if you can, make sure you hit him enough times with the giant move before he starts like wrecking your crap. You see, he's already wrecking me right now. I might have to start using just a little boomerang slashes. But it's hard to get it in like an upward arc so it'll hit him. It's really weird controls with the boomerang. Looks like we're getting somewhere. Yeah, we got him. Oh, he did! Wish these explosion sequences would go by a lot faster. Oh, look at that! Another boss room! Never would have guessed. Wait, who is this? Don't tell me it's the Spock Mandrill. Oh, with Shotgun Ice will do him well. Ow! Oh, jeez. No, don't start with that climbing now. Oh, well he's not freezing as much as he usually does. I guess I'm out of pattern or out of sync with the pattern. Oh, jeez. Oh. Get back, man. Ooh, across the face. Oh, he did! He did. Okay, who else is next? Oh, Launch Octopus? Well, you can tell it's Launch Octopus because we're in water and these little guys are here again. And they do give you plenty of life before you head in to fight these guys. So, there's nothing to worry about. Wait. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah. Even though I did say that well, I'll show it off anyway. Because if you charge up Boomerang Kuwanga's boomerang weapon and use it on Launch Octopus, it'll actually cut off his tentacles. And I didn't get to show it during the first time I fought Launch Octopus. And what? Well, normally, I think you have to hit him with it once, or, yeah, it cut off his tentacles. And I shouldn't have done that, because, like, the boss, like the big boss of this place, is actually weak to the boomerang weapon. So I wasted a lot of it on Steen Chameleon, and now I wasted a lot of it trying to cut this guy's tentacles off. Come on, die already. This is pretty much all he does when he doesn't have his tentacles. He doesn't do the tornado move or like hop around that much anymore. So it's very easy if you have Boomerang Wanger's weapon and if you don't have the rolling shield. But I have just about enough of the Boomerang weapon left to fight the final boss of this area. This area, at least. But if you charge up Stink Chameleon's weapon, you can be invincible and go across these spikes. And as much as I would have liked to use that weapon energy on my Boomerang weapon, I would have needed it to actually stay alive while I was up there. To actually stay invincible, whatever. You can also use Boomerang Wanger's weapon on Flame Mammoth. But it has to be charged up, and I guess with Launch Octopus it doesn't have to be charged up. But for some reason it's not doing it, and I don't want to waste too much of it, so I'm not going to be showing off Flame Mammoth, like what he looks like if his trunk is cut off. But I'm sure there are a lot of playthroughs on YouTube that show it. But pretty much all he does when his trunk is cut off is like jump around and occasionally shoot fire out of his buster or oil, whatever. But oh, he did. Okay, can we get on with this already? Oh yes, we can, because they throw you right into like the final boss of the area. You fight this giant mechanoid thing, and it's huge, and it just starts wrecking your crap. It's weak to the Boomerang weapon, so use the Boomerang weapon sparingly, because you have there's a lot of bosses you can use it on in the boss rush area. So, and oh god, I'm stuck behind here. Maybe that's a good thing, because if you get hit with that big blast, you're in big trouble. And it looks like I'm not going to be able to use much of the Boomerang weapon in this battle, which is a shame, because it makes this boss go a whole lot faster, so... Supercharged Blast does like this boss good too, but it doesn't go down as easy as you, if you use the Boomerang weapon. See, look at how much health I lost due to that thing. Oh gosh, man, I need to stop getting hit by that. Please don't die. My weapon's energy won't be restored when I die either, so that'll suck. And he also knocks you off of the walls too, so make sure you're not on the walls when he hits the walls. And when you're on the platform, he'll try and chomp you, so... And I died! Okay, and we're back to around the same health he had the last time. Almost, maybe. Who really cares? He's at half health, so I'm gonna take this guy out. Hopefully really soon here, because he's really getting on my nerves. It's taking way too long. Oh, whoa! Dude, he's relentless. This is why I'm really stupid. I shouldn't have been using, like, the Boomerang weapon as much as I was during the boss rush. Especially during Stink Chameleon's fight, but it's really hard to angle it that hits Stink Chameleon to begin with. And if I die again, I'm gonna scream, like, really loud. He only has 3 health left. Oh god. Ho ho ho! Oh. Thought I was gonna die on that one. Jeez. Oh, he did. Okay, now finally, let's go to the final Sigma. Oh, this music just sounds so eerie. Now, when you're climbing up this corridor, you'll have these little caterpillars coming out of holes. You kill them, they almost always drop either weapon energy or life energy. If you really wanted to, you could actually grind with those to actually fill up your sub-tank energy. I already had all of my, like, energy filled up from, like, a really long time ago, so I'm not gonna have to grind off of these things. But if you have any sub-tanks and you want to grind off those worms, feel free to. And be sure to switch right to your shotgun ice, because that's what this boss is weak to. Welcome. I see you've managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. You just call me a betrayer? You're the betrayer. And be sure not to get hit by this dog. Like, seriously? Because this dog, he can be pretty annoying, but he's weak to shotgun ice. And he's, like, really quick. It's like, simply all he does is he'll try to jump at you occasionally, and that's pretty much all the fight is. It's him running around and jumping at you. This is getting repetitive, man. Whoa. Okay, don't take too much damage from him like I am. Like, I normally don't lose this much damage, and he'll actually do a flame weapon too. As long as you use that shotgun ice, this is like a cakewalk. Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. You are almost as good as a hunter as I was. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me. Stuff's getting serious now. But in this form, Sigma is actually weak to Spark Mandrill's weapon. And simply, all he really does in this fight is bounce off of walls. If you can, make sure like you get him in a sort of pattern so where you can hit him multiple times when he's bouncing off the walls. He will switch up eventually on the walls. He doesn't do like the same exact thing. He'll end up in different places sometimes. But if you can hit him like 3 times in a simple pattern. Like this part of the fight isn't really that hard. Especially if you know what his weakness is. It's really not that bad. It's the last part which is really gonna get me. Oh crap. Well, I thought he was gonna slash me. Sigma, really? You put me through all of that and you weren't even that hard? Seriously? Oh god, it's like he merged with his dog. Yeah, and this final Sigma form is actually weak to the rolling shield. Go figure. And god, that fire move is so annoying, and it does so much damage. Pretty much every move that he does on you is like, hurts you so much, it's ridiculous. And he's weak to the rolling shield. I'm gonna sub-tank. It's almost virtually impossible not to use 4 sub-tanks in this boss fight. It's like impossible. But if you have the rolling shield, it's really easy. I don't think I've ever beaten this boss without the rolling shield, and it's very few times that I've actually beaten this boss. So if you can actually dodge like the lightning flashes that the hands throw or give off, and just keep on staying on the hand, and you can just keep on getting hits on him like I am. It's really cheap, but it gets the job done, because this boss is really hard without any sub-tanks or without doing this method. But yeah, he's pretty much done. No! It's not possible! I am a Reploid! I can't be destroyed by you! Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age. Wow, this floating island goes down. Almost reminds me of Angel Island. But unlike Angel Island, this island goes way down into the ground and explodes.